Are you a kind, anxious kid who struggles with mean kids? You're not alone. We're going to talk all about it. Stay tuned. That's what's up next. Hi, my name is Natasha Daniels. I'm a child therapist. I make videos for kids with anxiety or OCD. And today I want to talk to you about mean kids. Do you struggle with mean kids? Does it crush your heart when somebody's mean to you or other people? You are not alone. Unfortunately, or fortunately, part of having anxiety comes with some really good superpowers. So that's a good part. And one of those superpowers is being super kind-hearted and being able to feel what other people feel. So if somebody's upset, you're going to feel that a mile away because you are tuned in. That's nice. That makes you a good friend. It makes you a good person. But it also means that you can soak up when someone's mean and you can take it really personally and it can make you feel really bad. And how do you handle that when you're an anxious kid who maybe you have social anxiety, which makes it completely worse, and you're worried about what people think, and here's someone who's just being so mean and they seem like they're being mean on purpose, and maybe they're targeting you or they're targeting someone around you. It doesn't always matter because it feels bad either way. So the first thing to realize, and this is not going to sound too great, is that there are going to be a sprinkle of mean people wherever you go. I always tell kids there's a sprinkle of mean people and there's a beautiful clump of really nice people. It just depends on where you want to focus. So we can't avoid mean people. I would love to, but they're going to be in your classrooms, they're going to be in your neighborhood, they're even going to be at your work when you get older. There are a sprinkle of mean people who are the opposite of what you are, and that's just a fact. But often, anxious, kind people don't know how to deal with mean people. And so they do a couple of things that actually make it worse. One, they try to win the mean person over. So if I can just be nice enough, maybe if I can say, hey, do you want my bag of chips? Hey, do you want to sit here? Then I can win them over and they'll like me and I'll get their approval. You don't want to do that with people who are mean, because some mean kids purposely are mean. They enjoy being mean. Maybe they have their own issues, and most of them do. Who knows what's going on in their family, in their life, what's happening to them that's making them feel empowered and strong to be mean to others. But you can't fix that. I know. Put away your superpower cape because you can't rescue everybody. And you want to get out of the line of fire. So it's not helpful to always say, I'm going to be super nice to that mean bully, or I'm going to win them over with my kindness, because then they're just going to focus on you and you're going to get more of the same. So trying to fix people, not a good idea. The second thing really nice, anxious, kind people will do is they will try to show them how much that hurts their feelings, right? That was rude. Why would you say that? That was upsetting to me. That really hurt my feelings. They don't always care, because the sprinkle of mean people we're talking about may be trying to hurt your feelings. So the more you're telling them they're hurting your feelings, the more they're like empowered and they're feeding off of your reactions and they're going to target you more. So, it's nice to start off trying to tell someone how they're making you feel, especially if you're not sure they are like legitimately the meanest person on the planet. But once you realize that that's not going to work, don't spin your wheels and keep trying. Also, anxious people have a hard time sticking up for themselves. So they don't want to be rude. They don't want to be dragged down from someone who's mean. And there is a balancing act to do. So when you're dealing with a mean person, you don't want to stoop to their level, because you're up here being kind and caring and nice, and you don't want someone who is just mean-spirited and nasty to bring you down to the level that they're at, because then you're both in the trenches. You're both in this gross place of being nasty, and you don't want to be there, right? So don't let somebody pull you down and change who you are, which is a kind, caring person. Now, on the flip side, you don't want to also, go all the way up here and be walked all over because you're nice. And so it's finding that balance where you stick up for yourself in a firm, solid way. Hey, it's not okay to talk to me that way. And whatever you want to say, that'll be different for each one of you. But you don't get nasty the way they are. But you also don't show them that you're crumbling inside, because the more you crumble on the outside, the more empowered the mean kid gets on the outside. So firm and solid, setting boundaries, not letting people walk all over you, but then also staying clear of those mean kids. You can't rescue other kids from being the target of mean kids. You can stand up for people You can let other people know, or adults know, that there's someone who's just targeting people, and that's a nice thing. But you can't rescue everybody. I have worked with a lot of anxiously kind people who say, if they're not going to target me, then they're going to go target somebody else, and I don't want that to happen, so I rather them target me. That's nonsense. You deserve more than that too, and we can't control who they target. We can't control who they move on to, but we can control what happens to us. And so setting firm limits, not showing your emotions when you're dealing with them, and not thinking you can save them by becoming their best friend will save you a lot of hassle. Well, I hope you find the sparkle in everything you do. I'll talk to you again next Thursday. Take care.